All right, hi everybody in my section. Can you all hear me?
Yep.
Okay. All right, we'll give people a few more minutes to kind of join online and see what happens. I'm sorry about the technical issues. Okay.
Hello.
I'm good. Yeah.
Can I be heard? Does anyone hear me?
Monica, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you guys all just get back on here?
Yeah, I was panicking. I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
Abby's fault.
Wait, so is everybody kicked off?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, everybody, while you're waiting, just go ahead and test yourselves.
Wow.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second, let me try to reorganize things. I'm gonna go next door. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, everybody.
What even is this? I would have rather just done a speech in the classroom, honestly.
So I kicked my roommate out. I feel bad.
I have a dog in my room right now.
I got my roommate. I feel like I'm definitely ready for
Oh my god.
What is that?
I don't like that.
Does anyone else hear that echo?
Yes. What is that?
I don't know.
You have a dog.
Do you remember who your TA was? Okay, we'll just have you. Okay. Just use the link that I sent everybody in the email from my group. You can join in my group. There was an email sent out to you all. Just go in and find it, and there should be a link to my Zoom group in there. We'll just have all right. Everybody in my group, we're going to get started in just a little bit. What I'm going to do is go check on some students from some other groups who are next door. I'll be right back. Go ahead and start getting yourselves prepared. And the first person who's supposed to speak, I believe it's in alphabetical order. I'll get my little roster out there really quickly. Just go ahead and start getting yourselves prepared. If you need to mute your audio to listen to everybody else, or just turn it down or something, whatever you need to do, go ahead and start. I'll be right back.
You know, I'm still over there listening. I can't read.
All right, everybody, I'm back. Sorry about the wait. So let me get my roster out and we'll go ahead and get started. Just 1 second. All right, so the first person I have is named Genevieve McCreedle, is that right? Is that how you pronounce that? Or McCready, I'm
Genevieve
sorry.
McCready? Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna go ahead and have you start. And if everybody else could turn down their audios, please, that'd be awesome. I believe in you all. You are gonna do a great job. If something happens, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. It's not gonna get, fall on your shoulders. You'll be fine, I promise. All right, ready?
I am.
All right, whenever you can start.
Okay. Well, I'll give a little brief introduction. I'm Genevieve McCready. I'm a junior, and I wrote a eulogy. And should I say what the eulogy is for, or?
Yeah, you can go ahead and say that and then start your speech right after.
Okay, so I actually wrote a eulogy for my social life. So here it is. So college began, and it was nothing but opportunity ahead of me. There was endless supplies of calf food, green apparel, and cute boys. The calf food got old fast, and the green and white apparel just kept filling up my closet. But the cute boys just kept on getting cuter. My friends and I took full advantage of the many opportunities to go out and tailgate with these wonderful-looking boys with Vineyard Vines apparel and dad bods. College was great. We would drink wine on Wednesdays, be thirsty on Thursdays, and the weekend was filled with trendy parties where people wore dresses and nice tops from Francesca's, not camis, and varsity jackets. Days got colder as tailgating season came to a close. The cute boys, whom I once thought were the most charming boys I had ever met, became cute boys. I began to wonder if their boating shoes have actually ever been on a boat. But the hunter boots came out and the Birkenstock sandals got boxed away, and in came reality. Now, if any of you are familiar with reality, it tends to not be as pleasant as we may like. It likes to hit you like a catabus and a student trying to get free tuition. Well, for me, reality came when I went home for Thanksgiving and my aunt told me I looked thick. Yes, thick, like a slab of thick meat. See, I knew I had gained weight because my jeans were a little snug, but that is when you convert to leggings, right? Well, this could This could be from the Conrad's, Mena's, and Jimmy John's, or get from my long walks home with my roommates. And I would always tell myself, it's okay, Jen, you danced it off. You deserve that #1 from Conrad's. And if Beyonce was on, the macaroni bites too. After the wonderful comment from my aunt referring to my figure as a milkshake preference, in came 2 more things, grades and money. Money was low and my parents were not going to keep giving me money that was not going towards books. And my grades were, while not terrible, I needed to get them up. So after my freshman year, I got a job working 30 hours, studied in the library, and added music as a minor. If any of you are music majors, you understand the roommates are not fans of you singing opera at 3 a.m. College is not like Pitch Perfect, Animal House, or Legally Blonde. Needless to say, my social life was done. Finito. So today, I am not here to tell you that you should make an end to your social life, but just to know that I loved mine while it lasted, but then I had to get down to business. So let us take a moment of silence and appreciate all the social life killed by reality. Rest in peace, social life. Rest in peace.
All right, thank you. All right, so let's see. We'll have Shayna Myers go next. Are you Shayna? Or? Okay. So who's 1 second. Who's Shayna Myers on this? Anybody? Okay. Well, if that's the case, we'll go to Aubrey Minerick next. And 1 second, I have a student with a technical glitch. I'll be right back.
Are we supposed to read our speeches?
I hope, because that's what I'm doing.
Okay, I felt really awkward. I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be reading it, and
I don't know. I literally have mine like open on my desktop.
okay, that's what I did. I was like, I'm gonna scroll.
It looked like you had it memorized though. Like it didn't look like you were.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
The worst elective class ever.
Are you gonna exit out when you're done? When you're done with your
Can we?
Yeah,
Wait, I'm done, so I can be like.
you can leave.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can leave.
We don't have to like grade anyone or anything.
No, I don't think we do peer evaluation.
All right, so if Shayna's not online, Shayna Myers, then we'll have Aubrey Minerick. Is that right, Minerick or?
Minerick.
Minerick, okay.
I have a quick question.
Oh, yeah.
Am I allowed to leave then, or do I stay and watch others?
You can leave if you need to. One quick thing for everyone that I need to announce, I sent this through email as well, but just so you all know, there's just a really quick survey you all need to complete by the end of the week about your experience with this online survey, or not online survey, this online presentation, you know? And that was on one of the emails that I sent. There's the link and everything. Should be really short, but just make sure you do it. And other than that, you're good to go.
Do we also have to do those like the self-evaluation questions?
The self-evaluation questions are going to be next week, so don't worry about them for this week.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions before we get on to the next speech? Or?
No. I'm gonna go play with my dog. So.
Okay. All right. Peace out. Thanks. Okay, so Aubrey Minerick, we'll go ahead and have you go. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm Aubrey. I'm a junior. My speech is just kind of like an introduction to an award show, I guess. I'm not very creative, so, but here it goes. Today, I'm greatly honored to be introducing a woman who in the last 10 years has taken the country music industry by storm. Starting with her American Idol debut in 2004, this artist quickly became a household name across the country. After becoming the 4th American Idol winner, she moved on to releasing her first album, selling more than 7 million copies in its first year, and claiming the #1 spot in country music for the year of 2005. Today, 10 years later, that same album still remains in the #1 spot for a solo female country artist. She continued to climb the country music charts with the release of her next album, Jesus Take the Wheel. She went on to become one of the most awarded albums of our time.
Alphabetical order, because my last name is Kelly too, and I just
This is awkward.
It's not me. Oh, okay.
Hey, is somebody's audio messing up? Because we have a student who's presenting and I need that noise to stop. I don't care who it is, just make sure it's stopped.
Do I just keep going then, or?
Yeah, go ahead and keep going, Aubrey. I'm sorry.
Which went on to become one of the most awarded albums of our time. The release of her newest album, Blown Away, has already claimed 4 #1 spots on the Billboard Top 100. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2008 Grand Ole Opry inductee, 5-time Grammy Award winner for Best Female Country Vocal Artist, Miss Carrie Underwood.
All right. Thank you, Aubrey Minerick, for sharing. And you can go ahead and leave the session if you need to.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day. So Marissa Muhammad is the next person. Is that right? Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start speaking.
Okay, I'm Marissa. I'm a junior, and my speech is a toast, like a birthday toast, to my boyfriend, Nathan. Okay. If I could have everyone's attention, please, I would just like to say a few words about the birthday boy. We've all gathered here today in this cute little sushi restaurant to celebrate the birth of our very good friend, Nathan. In 22 years and the year and a half we've been together, you have managed awesome successes while simultaneously you question some of your actions. From becoming a resident assistant, to rooting for the bad guys in the movies, to being the life of the party, you still somehow manage to find time for late night IHOP runs, to staying on top of school and enjoying life to the fullest by not taking it too seriously. You never fail to make me smile, you're hardworking, and you know how to balance work and play. Even though you're kind of a pain, you make the corniest jokes on the planet, and can't come up with a good comeback to say today, we still love you. Here's to another year of shenanigans. Happy birthday, Nathan.
All right. Thank you, Marissa, for sharing. If you need to leave, you can go ahead and do so.
All right, thank you.
All right, so 1 second, let me go grab a pen really quickly, and I will be right back. The next speaker is going to be Gage Nichols. So if you want to go ahead and get on the screen and start preparing, I'll be right back. Yeah. Right before we get started with the next speech, Gage, are you online? We have the Gage. Okay. If not, we'll just go to the next person. So Meg Notoriano, if you're here today online. Oh, you are? Okay. So we'll just have you. You're supposed to be in the makeup group. Okay. Yeah. So you're free to go.
Okay, thank you.
Megan's having some technical issues, so we're just going to have her make up the speech. And if you all have technical issues or whatever, don't worry about them today. We'll get you all made up. So don't freak out, okay?
I think Kristen has to mute her background because I think she's like his phone, Jenna. I think like she's the one.
Okay.
Oh, is it me?
I think it may
Oh,
be
wait.
you. You just like
Okay.
mute.
Okay, now we can't hear you. All right, you're good. You're good.
Sorry.
All right, so we are having Adam Parsons go on next, I believe. Yeah. So Adam, if you're online. No? Okay. Rachel Pizzamenti, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, great.
Okay, I'm Rachel. I'm a freshman, and I did mine on an intro to Donald Trump.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I get to introduce to you this next speaker, a true real estate mogul whose career started with land investments and expanded into numerous fields. He is here to inspire you to realize you can do whatever you put your mind to. With real estate, he has built luxurious hotels, casinos, and golf courses, and his investments expand across the U.S. and into other countries. He has also worked in the entertainment business. He worked and starred in The Apprentice, which airs on NBC, and became a hit reality TV show. He is also a co-owner and producer of Miss Teen USA, Miss USA, and the Miss Universe pageants, which also air on NBC. He's also written 16 books, including How to Get Rich and Think Like a Billionaire, all of which have been bestsellers. He has even launched clothing and home collections and started his own university. His accomplishments don't stop there. His latest endeavor has been campaigning for the 2016 presidential election. He is a leader in the polls, yet he isn't even a politician. Some may find his opinions and comments blunt and over the top, but others like his straightforward way of addressing the country. It will be an interesting race with him in the running. These accomplishments barely break the surface. He's a man who's truly done it all, and here he is to tell you about his journey from the desk to the pedestal, Mr. Donald Trump.
Great. Thank you, Rachel, for sharing. If you need to leave, you can go ahead and do so.
Okay, thank you.
So if I could have Danielle Potter go on next.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, great. Awesome. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start speaking.
Okay, I'm Danielle. I'm a freshman, and I'm introducing Caitlyn Jenner. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you one of the most inspirational people of today's times. I would first like to thank and pay tribute to the family and friends of this extraordinary person, because it's not easy to come out and say that you are transgender. The last few months have been a whirlwind of experiences, good and bad, and not to mention all of the emotion that comes with these experiences. From competing in the Olympic Games, having that support has made her transition into a new life so much easier, and with the support of her fans, she has made her debut as Caitlyn Jenner to be that much easier. All across this country, there are young people coming to terms with being transgender. They learn that they are different and come to terms with it. They have to figure out how to handle things like coming out to people and how to deal with every other problems that a teenager has to come with. Kids are getting bullied all the time, getting murdered, committing suicide, and that's the reality of coming out today as transgender. She is an inspiration to many and continues to impress everyone with her bravery. Without further ado, I would like to personally introduce the amazing Caitlyn Jenner.
All right. Thank you, Danielle, for sharing. You may leave if you need to.
Okay, thank you.
So if I can get is it Zichun Kim? Or how do I say that?
It's Zichun.
Oh, Zichun. Oh, hi. I recognize your face. Okay. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start speaking.
Okay, my name is Chen Qin, and I am a sophomore. I'm doing a toast of my friend Sophie. Happy everyone's here, and let's do a toast of birthday of Sophie. Although another year is past, she seems no older than the last. She is my best friend, and I met her in middle school, and she is a great girl and a loyal friend to me. When we were both in middle school, she was one of the top students in our class and get good grades on exams. Teacher likes her a lot. And now she's in a top university in the United States and keep working hard. And also, she's a loyal and a reliable friend to me. And she will always be there whenever I need her, and she comforts and encourages me when I was in a hard time. I remember when I was in freshman year, I had a difficult time to get used to college life, and she just called me every week and makes me happy. So I hope she will have a brilliant life, and may you look forward with happiness, wonder, and may you look back without regrets. So, just happy birthday, Sophie. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Zichun. You may leave now if you need to.
Thank you.
So if I could get Austin, is it Ranky or Rinky? How do you say that?
It's Ranky.
Ranky, okay. Gotcha. All right, whenever you're ready, Austin.
All right. I'm Austin. I'm a sophomore, and I'm doing a birthday toast for my dad. Hello, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to come out and celebrate the birth of one of the best people I know, Steve Ranky. Although there are many words that can be used to describe my dad, a businessman, world traveler, sports enthusiast, husband, and father, I would like to talk about him as a father. This is a man who has made countless sacrifices for his kids. When I was growing up, my dad made it a point to go to as many games and practices as possible. He spent hundreds of hours on the field or in ice arenas, and it was something that he genuinely enjoyed doing. Sure, he could have spent his time in a million different ways. Instead, he wanted to support and better his kids. That, to me, says all you need to know about him. A man who puts his family first. Happy birthday, Dad. Hope this is the best one yet. Cheers.
All right, thank you, Austin. You may leave now if you need to.
Yep.
So the next person on is Harper Riley. Are you online today? Harper? Okay. It looks like we don't have Harper. We'll go to Justin Sayre next. Are you online, Justin? Okay. I guess Justin's not online either.
I'm here.
Smith? Oh, you are? Okay, gotcha. All right, so Justin, whenever you're ready to go, you can go ahead and start speaking.
All right. Just like Rachel, I got Donald Trump. I don't know how that worked out, but it did. So I'm Justin. I'm a senior, and this is a toast to Donald Trump. Donald Trump has been one of the most successful businessmen in the last century to take the United States by storm. With a net worth of $4 billion, it's hard to deny the fact that he's taken the American dream and applied it to himself. But this is not why I've given a toast to Donald Trump today, because all those accomplishments are pretty outstanding. I'm here to give you a toast because of what he's done in the 2006 presidential election. Donald Trump, for the last year, has been the talk of all the news stations. He's been running his presidential campaign in the most informal and abstract way, and is still leading the candidates of the GOP presidential bid. He's one of the candidates that has not yet to release a fiscal plan to fix our economy, but still leads the leaderboards. He's been the most controversial candidate out there. And he's just very controversial. So it's very informal, kind of like this speech I'm giving to you right now. This is a toast to you. Keep doing you. Keep saying what you want to say. And good luck, Donald, with your presidential run, I guess. That's it.
All right, thanks, Justin, for sharing. You may leave now if you need to.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, so Connor Smith, oh, you're in class. Okay, I see you. Yeah. Yeah, you can just go ahead and you just say your name, what the year in school you are is, and just give us like the general topic for your speech.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
Hi, everyone. I'm Connor Smith. I am a freshman here at Michigan State, and my speech is a eulogy honoring Robin Williams. Thank you all for coming today. Today we are gathered here to celebrate Robin Williams' wonderful life.
You okay?
Yeah. And share our grief at his passing. I am Connor Smith, a friend and even bigger fan of Robin. He was very successful throughout his career. Robin received 12 Golden Globe nominations, 8 Emmys, 4 Grammys, and 1 Academy Award, just to name a few. He truly was the comedic acting king for almost 4 decades. Many of you will remember him as Miss Doubtfire, with the voice of Genie in Aladdin, or even Theodore Roosevelt in Magic Museum. But I remember him as a man who could make us laugh about anything, whether he was playing in a comedic role, a dark character, or even an interview. Robin can make you crack, smile even on your worst day. Even though Robin's not with us here today, his presence will still be felt for decades to come because of his great work in all his movies, films, and interviews. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Connor. You're free to go if you need to. You can just click out of it. If you have a window, you can just exit out. Okay. Yeah. All right, so the next person to go on will be Oliver Sobel. Are you online today, Oliver?
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me?
Oh, I guess you can hear me. Oliver is the next person to go on, so Oliver Sobel, if you are online today.
Can you hear me?
You hear? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, so my speech is a nomination speech for Draymond Green. At this time, I would like to announce the nomination for Michigan State University's Outstanding Persons Award. This person has shown the utmost dedication to the university and continues to shine a light on everyone around him. This person has generously decided to donate $3.1 million to the athletic program to better improve workout facilities, which is the highest amount ever donated by an active professional athlete to their former school. As a Spartan, he was the captain of the men's basketball team, led them to 2 Final Fours, and was named the Big Ten Player of the Year in 2012. He has shown constant dedication both on and off the court, and was able to transform from an overweight freshman to one of the game's best college basketball players by his senior year. The donation is not only going towards a new weight room, but will give kids the ability to play sports at Michigan State by using $2.1 million for scholarship funds. Throughout all his success, this person has stayed true to his alma mater. He has not forgotten about the way East Lansing helped transform him into the person and player he is today. For that, I would like to congratulate Draymond Green for this award. We love you here at MSU and wish you even more success in the future. Go Green.
Go White. I went there. All right, thanks so much, Oliver, and you're free to go.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You too, thanks. So the next person to go up is Paul Stoller.
Yeah, right here.
Okay, gotcha. Whenever you're ready, Paul. Nice background, by the way.
All right, thanks. So my speech is going to be a toast to my grandfather, and I'm a sophomore. Okay, so hey everyone, I am Paul Stoller. I'd like to give a toast to my grandfather. He is one of the bravest guys I know. He's 89 years old and still going strong. He fought for our country in World War II. He was the demolitions expert engineer. What he would do was build bridges for the infantry and tanks to cross, and once they were across, my grandpa would blow up the bridges with explosives so the Nazis couldn't utilize the bridges or even flank them from behind. He's one of the toughest guys I know. He loves playing games like poker, blackjack, pinochle, all kinds of card games. He's insanely good at them, so you better not play him in cards because he's a shark on the table. I'm glad I'm close with him, and he tells me all of his life stories. I always find them pretty interesting. What a life he has. Once again, a toast to my grandfather.
All right, Paul, thanks so much, and you're free to go if you need to.
All right, thank you.
All right, so Megan Stolp is going to be our next person. Megan, are you on them? Anybody named Megan Stolp online? Okay, so we'll go to Julia Swisher. Is it, how do you say that?
It's Swish, yeah.
Swish, okay. Whenever you're ready, Megan. I'm sorry, Julia.
It's fine. So I'm Julia. I'm a freshman, and I'm doing a toast to Beyonce and Jay-Z at their wedding from the point of view of Beyonce's sister Solange. So welcome, everyone. I'm Solange. I'd like to start off by thanking all of you for being here to celebrate the wedding of my incredible sister Beyonce and her new husband, Sean Carter, or Jay-Z, as most of you know him. When I first met Jay, all he wanted was to be young forever, to keep living his dream as a rapper. After he met Beyonce, however, it was obvious that he would no longer mind growing old as long as my sister was at his side. It has truly been a privilege to see these two become drunk in love with each other as they began to create a life together. Jay, I'm beyond excited that you finally decided to put a ring on it so that my sister would no longer be a single lady. The two of you truly know what it's like to be crazy in love, and I hope to someday be as happy as the two of you are. Jay, Beyonce, it's safe to say that though you may have 99 problems, I'm sure that your life together will not be one. Congratulations, you two, and we wish you the best of luck as you begin the rest of your lives together. Cheers.
All right, thank you, Julia. You're free to go if you need to.
Thank you.
All right, so Tegan, is that how you say that? Tegan's up next. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, whenever you're ready to go, you can go.
Okay, so hi, I'm Tegan. I'm a freshman, and I'm doing my speech. It's like a wedding toast to my sister. Okay, it was 27 years ago that I was sitting on the side of my mother's hospital bed, cross-armed and frowning. It was the unexpected result of telling a 2-year-old that she was now a big sister. But in my defense, I was probably then more worried about the lack of attention I would be receiving from everyone else, now that there was a newer and cuter version of my blonde-haired, blue-eyed self. For those who don't know me, my name is Tegan, and I'm the older sister of the bride. I remember when I first learned about how Tori and Jack met. The two of them bumped into each other one day in the middle of the street. A seemingly romantic way of meeting, one would assume, except Tori was in her car and Jack was on his bike. Now, I always knew Tori was a bad driver. We'd always joke and tell people to clear the sidewalks when she was driving by, especially for this reason. But clearly, her driving skills were of attraction to Jack because instead of asking for her social insurance number, he asked her for her cell phone number. And from then on, the two of them have been inseparable. I'm so excited that everyone could come and celebrate this special day with all of us. I know it really means a lot to both of our families that all of you were able to share and witness this beautiful and truly rare kind of love that Tori and Jack have. Tori, Jack, I wish you both a lifetime of good health, countless blessings, and eternal happiness. May you both wake up every morning full of unconditional love for each other and for those around you. I love you both and cannot wait until the day that I get to call myself an auntie. Wait, too soon? Oh well. To the bride and groom.
All right, thanks, Tegan. You can go if you need to. All right, so Charlie, are you online today? Charlie? Hang on one second, sounds like we're getting a picture of sorts. Charlie, did you manage to get online? Okay, we'll just skip over Charlie for right now. All right, the next person is Spencer Walsh. Are you online today, or? Spencer? Okay, maybe not. Carnisha, are you online today?
Yeah, I'm online.
Okay, great. Whenever you're ready, you can go.
All right, so my name's Spencer. I'm a freshman, and I did an introduction for the founder of Pandora, which is Tim Westergren. All right, from the very beginning, it was obvious that Tim was bound to do something great. After attending Cranbrook Kingswood, a boarding school, he took his talents to Stanford University. There he earned his BA in political science. However, following his graduation, Westergren worked as a record producer and composer. Everything went far from ideal for Tim, but his tenacity and dedication pushed him through to where he is today. Pandora was founded in 1999. Initially, the company made a fair amount of money before the dot-com bubble burst. The problem was that money ran out very quickly. Westergren and Pandora went broke for 2 years. Tim struggled to raise money for the company, and his pitch was rejected by 300 venture capitalists during this period. Due to the dot-com crash and the online music industry being in disarray, investors were more than cautious about their commitment. Tim believed in his products and got his employees to believe in it as well. Because the company was broke, Tim, as well as those who worked for him, worked for free for 2 years without pay. During this 2-year span, the company racked up $2 million in back wages owed, and Westergren found himself $500,000 in debt. Tim compared paying his debts to playing Tetris in the sense that it was a slow and lengthy process. Somehow, he still managed to keep his employees working for him. Ironically enough, Westergren delivered speeches upon speeches to his employees about the potential that Pandora had. His dedication to his product finally paid off in 2004. Westergren and Pandora were able to pull off a $9 million fund. He was shocked, as money was even more difficult to come by in 2004 than it is today. Westergren went straight to his employees after he received the $9 million and paid out the $2 million that he owed amongst them. Ever since then, it has been smooth sailing for Westergren and Pandora. Tim has a work ethic and dedication like no one else, and his perseverance is something that we can all learn from. Without further ado, I'm honored to introduce you to the founder of Pandora, Tim Westergren.
All right. Thank you, Spencer. You're free to go if you need to.
Thank you.
So our next person's Carnisha. Are you online today? Carnisha? Okay, guess not. All right, Monica, you're up now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, my camera. Okay. I'm a freshman, and I made a toast to the bus driver on bus 1 on the Cata bus station. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are having a great time tonight here at Bill's retirement party. I wanted to take a minute and tell you about the Bill that I've gotten to know, and some of you also may know as B Squared. He has the kindest heart and possesses the character of one that acts without any expectation of something in return. Bill was driving the #1 bus the night my simple trip to East Neighborhood turned into a 2-hour ride around Lansing. I traveled from Brody neighborhood to Meridian Mall, downtown East Lansing, and back. When he noticed how long I had been on the bus, he asked me if I knew where I was going. I said east, and he skipped his last stop and made sure there was a bus waiting for me back at Brody to take me to East Neighborhood. For most drivers that worked all day, the last person they want to encounter is a freshman like me who can't understand their bus routes. But this goes to show how special Bill is. I just hope that other incoming freshmen that get lost on the Cata bus routes can run into a person like Bill.
All right, thank you, Monica. You're free to go if you need to. All right, so our next person is Yuan. Yuan, are you online today? No? Okay. So Shu, you're up.
Excuse me, are you calling me?
Oh, are you on? I just called Yuan Yu, or Yuan Yan, rather.
Yeah, it's me. Sorry, I don't know, cause you say like I'm the last one. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Monica just went. She's the person who's on the roster before you, so now it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Hi everyone, this is Yuan.
Hey.
Yeah, can I just start? Yeah, thanks.
Sure.
I'm glad to be here to celebrate my dear English teacher. He's my high school English teacher, Henrietta Yuan, and her new husband, Taylor Wang's wedding. So tonight, in the auditorium, the flowers and wine smell sweet, and the breeze is blessing with the sounds of the church's bell tone. So the love story between Taylor and Henrietta is happened on campus, cultivated with literary romance. So when we heard about the proposal is successful, actually we are all very surprised, even it's a natural process, but it's so unpredictable. So Henrietta, my teacher, she accepts Miss Taylor's love token. It's a delicate little clipbook with some original love poetries and snapshots of Henrietta with some graceful annotation. So Taylor makes up his mind to be a good husband, a respectful listener, and a reliable predecessor. And during the daytime, so Henrietta devoted much of her time to her career work. So we are glad that this time she will have some casual time to relax from the pressure of hard work. And we can also see the layout of the auditorium is designed by Henrietta herself, and including the wedding apron. So she's a really versatile woman, and I believe she will be a really nice mother and a wife. So Henrietta here, she's a little bit nervous to transfer her life into a new status because someone is going to by her side and share her happiness and sorrow. So we sincerely wish they could live in a poetic life. Thank you.
All right, thank you for sharing, Yuan. You're free to go if you need to.
Thank you.
All right, so Shu, you are up next.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Shu, and today I'm gonna do a birthday toast of my best friend named Andy Wang, and his birthday should be on October 21st, but I'm doing this toast early. And we know each other when we was young. We're both from Beijing, and we have the same primary school, middle school, and high school. And every time I memorized our high school life, it was amazing. 4 years in my life. Our high school was in Ojai, California. It was a lovely town, and he was the first person I know there. But he already has a lot of friends in California. When the first day we got there, he introduced all his friends to me because he feels like I always feel lonely. So he introduced all his friends to me. Also, he's my roommate in the dorm. Like when I miss my home, at the night, he always talk with me, and that makes me feel a lot better. Because of him, my 4-year high school life in USA is amazing. But right now, we are in different college. He stays in California, and I'm in Michigan State. But distance can't stop our friendship. We still can go on holidays and then call each other a lot of times. And we're both turning 21 years old. And I give my best wishes to my best friends. Happy birthday.
All right. Thank you, Shu, for sharing. You're free to go if you need to.
You.
So we'll do Christina Schaefer next. I think I see you. Or, sorry, Kristen, I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Hello, friends and family. For those of you who don't know who I am Kristen, Taylor's maid of honor and very best friend. I wanted to start by saying thank you so much to Taylor and Anton both for including me and letting me be a part of this very special celebration today. I met TK at the beginning of cross-country season, our senior year in high school. Joining the team on a whim, having never been a runner before, we seemed to bond over being the slowest runners on the team, embracing it, and always crossing the finish line hand in hand at 28-minute 5Ks.
Having both grown up in Rockford, it was hard at this time to imagine all the years we could have easily held the friendship that ignited so quickly and effortlessly. After a short time, it was simple to say that we were attached at the hip. Her and I were even voted the best of friends at the mock election assembly right before graduation. Even despite the general awareness of not rooming with your best friend in college, we were certain that the horror stories wouldn't apply to us and went for it anyway. We stuck together as roommates each year of college, and I've not gotten sick of her thus far. We fight like sisters on a daily basis and don't hesitate to wring each other's necks when necessary. The first time I met Anton was welcome weekend of our junior year at Michigan State. We had all moved into our new apartment complex, and Anton was our new neighbor right above us. The boys from apartment 17 introduced themselves and invited us over that night to begin the festivities of the 14-15 school year. After the brief introduction, she anxiously pulled me aside. "Kristen, I really, really like Anton. Isn't he so funny?" From then on, it was so much fun to watch them interact together because I had never in my life seen anything make more sense. It was even more fun because I never felt like a third wheel when I was with them. She's still my best friend, and he simply became my best friend too. We would always joke that Anton was basically dating both of us. This held true for the years to come, and I've only ever been able to love him more and welcome him in without a doubt in my mind. Needless to say, I could not have possibly handpicked somebody for TK that even holds a candle to Anton. And I can't wait for the next steps that the three of us take as a unit.
All right, thank you, Kristen, for sharing. You're free to go if you need to.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so we'll have Jillian who's on next.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, great.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, so whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and give your introduction, like your name, what year in school you are, and then kind of the general topic for your speech.
Yeah, my name's Jing Lee, and my speech today is Fry's wedding toast, and I'm a freshman this year. On behalf of Ms. Cardi and Mr. Johnson, I'd like to thank everyone for attending this beautiful wedding today. My name is Jilly, and I'm the bridesmaid today for my best friend Cardi. You probably don't know Cardi and I have known each other for a long time, since primary school. Wow, that's a long time. So I've been reflecting on our years of friendship, and I'm beginning to realize that 99% of the great times we have together involve inside jokes nobody else would get. We have so much common interest, and that's why we have so much fun together. As once she met John, I know it was all over for her. She was completely smitten. I never seen her so happy and content after I saw John's message. Of course, she spends a lot of time on the phone. And I've been there, they've been there for each other through many of the hardest times. So I know how much he means to her. And I'm so proud of the person that she has become and the life that her chosen for herself, especially the man she's chosen to spend the rest of her life. And now I raise my glass to the happy pairs, wishing them a long life together and remain happily married to a ripe old age. Congratulations for them. That's all.
All right, thank you, Jinlin. You're free to go if you need to.
Thank you.
All right, so let's see. I have on my list of people on the Zoom group chat that need to go. I have, let's see, AJ, is that right, that you need to go?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just go ahead and have you go next.
Okay, yeah, sorry I missed the beginning. My Wi-Fi wasn't working.
It's okay. Your last name is Parsons, right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm AJ. I'm a freshman, and my speech is a toast to my cousin's wedding.
Okay, whenever you're ready to start, you can go.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to be standing in front of all of you this evening. And it is a bigger honor to be speaking in regards of my oldest cousin, Stephen M. Gaitis, and his beautiful bride, Alex Gaitis. There comes a time in everyone's life when you settle down and become a hard-working member of society. I never thought Stephen would get there, because he's always been the most wound up and energetic person at family parties, and he always seemed like he never really could calm down. That being said, I could not be happier that he shocked myself and possibly a few others in the family when he proposed to Alex on Easter Sunday out on the golf course during brunch. I was surprised that he was getting married, but I knew that it was time for him. He always treated me like the older brother I never had, and I was happy to watch him take the next chapter of his life. So here's to the beautiful Mr. and Mrs. Stephen Gaitis, for the good times and bad, the thick and the thin, the black and the white, the everlasting love for one another. Welcome to the family, Alex and Stephen. Never calm down. I love you both.
All right. Thank you. You're free to go now if you need to.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. So let's see with chat. Let's see. Khalil, did you need to go as a speaker?
Yes.
Hey, you can. Are you in the section next door? I think you're one of the students who's here in the classroom, right?
No, I just left. I'm in my room now, my dorm.
Oh, you're good? Okay. Do you need to do your speech still, or?
Yes.
Okay, then you can go next.
Hold on 1 second.
Sure. And Khalil, could I get your last name, please?
Gaines.
Gaines? Okay. Gotcha. All right, whenever you are ready to go, you can. So your name, your year in school, and your topic, and then you can start your speech.
Well, my name is Khalil Gaines, and I'm doing my toast to Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'm a freshman in college. And Michael Jordan is an icon for many young people everywhere because everybody wants to be like Michael Jordan. Michael brought a personality to the sport and played it in different ways, many different ways. He would make shots with his eyes closed. He would always stick his tongue out when he was going to make a big dunk. He just played the game as he wanted to. That's what made him special. And not to mention the amazing basketball skills he has and led Chicago Bulls to 6 NBA championships. Now, if that's not impressive, I don't know what is. Imagine one man leading a team to 6 championships. That's nearly impossible to do. He loved the game so much, he even came back for a few years after retirement and tried to help his team get better. That's pretty much it.
All right, thank you, Khalil, for sharing. You can go now if you need to.
All right, you're welcome.
Let's see. We have 4 more people who need to go. Or maybe not. How many people do I have left? Is it just? Okay, I think I have 1 more person. All right, awesome. Whenever you're ready, is it Ping Fei? Yeah. How you say that? Okay. All right, you can go ahead and get started. So your name, your year in school, and what the general topic of your speech is, and then, once you're ready with all that, you can do your actual speech.
Okay, I can just,
Oh.
we can talk like this, or I have to speak the speech.
You have to keep your microphone on because I have to record it on my computer, and if it's not on with your microphone, I can't hear it on here.
Okay, but
Yeah. There you go.
so,
Yeah. Try again. Yeah.
I was exchange student to America when I was in high school, and I went to Florida for exchange student, and
It's okay. Keep going.
and I met a guy. He's a Brazilian. We were like dormmates, good friends, good brother. We stay with each other every day. We go to school, hang out, just do everything together. So we made a really great relationship. We stay with each other about a year, and my computer power.
Oh, no. What you can do is, since there's a sound issue with yours, we can just have you do a makeup next week with everybody else. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're good.
So I have to do it next time.
Yeah.